Hello everyone, welcome future educators. Today we will talk about a topic that lies at the heart of the teaching profession. It is about the role of teachers in education. You may have grown up admiring your teacher, right? Or maybe you have already taught a class yourself. But what exactly does it mean to be a teacher, especially in today's world? So in this video, we will cover 4 topics. The first one is what it means to be a professional teacher. The second one, why ethics are crucial in education. And after that, how teachers can be facilitator of learning. And the last one, the multiple evolving roles of teaching in the 21st century. So, let's begin by asking a simple but very important question. What does it mean to be a professional teacher? Many might assume that professionalism simply means holding a teacher degree or having a full-time job at school. But you have to remember, in reality, teacher professionalism goes far beyond credential or job titles. Okay, so it reflects a teacher's deep commitment to the craft of teaching, to lifelong learning, and also to the moral responsibility of shaping young minds. So according to the UNESCO 2018 Framework for Professional Teaching, as a teacher, you are expected to be knowledgeable, reflective, collaborative, and also ethical. So there are 4 key components that define a professional teacher. The first, mastery of content pedagogy. The second one, instructional design and assessment. The third one is adaptability and also the responsiveness. The last one is lifelong learning and also reflective practice. Now, let's break down those key components. The first one, mastery of content and pedagogy. So, a professional teacher must possess deep subject matter knowledge as well as a strong pedagogical skill. This includes understanding about what to teach. It is related to curriculum content. Also, how to teach. Related to strategies, method, and also classroom management. And after that, you also how to students learn, or it is related to cognitive development and also learning theories. So without a solid grasp of both content and also pedagogy, even a most passionate teacher may very struggle to support students' learning effectively. And the second is instructional design and also assessment. So, professional plan lesson with clear objectives and also in line with the material and differentiated instruction will make you be able to have this skill in designing valid assessment, giving constructive feedback, and the last one is using student data to inform the instruction. Effective teaching is not improvised, okay? It is not improvised, but it is the result of thoughtful design, delivery, and also reflection. The third key component is adaptability and also responsiveness. So when you want to become a very professional teacher, you should recognize that every classroom is diverse in terms of language, ability, culture, and also the learning style. So they adjust the teaching approaches as needed, support students with special needs, and also incorporate the inclusive and culturally responsive practice. In a rapidly changing world, adaptability is very essential. Okay? And the last one is lifelong learning and reflective practice. Well, a hallmark of professionalism is the willingness to grow. So the teachers should engage in professional development workshop and seminar, peer observation and mentoring, and also self-reflection journal or teaching portfolios. Because the reflective practitioner is one of the most important component who constantly learns from the experience, not by repeating the same action, but they think critically about them. So you have to remember, professionalism is not just about what you know or how you teach. It is also about who you are as the ethical human being in the classroom. And also, the teaching process involves relationship with students, parents, college, and also the community. And these relationships are built on trust, fairness, and moral judgment. Now let's discuss the teacher ethics. What is defined by teacher ethics? So it is the values or standards that guide a professional conduct. Okay, so these include integrity, respect, confidentiality, and also the professional boundaries. So what is meant by integrity? So when you want to be a professional teacher, you have to make yourself as an honest person and fair in grading, feedback, and also interaction with your students, right? And also, you must respect your student. You need to treat all the students equally, regardless their background. And you also have to be confidentiality to protect students' information. And the last one, it is related to professional boundaries, which mean that it should maintain appropriate relation and communication between the teacher and also the students. Remember, students not only know from what you say, but how you behave. So you become the role model for your students, right? So ethics shape a safe, trusting, and inclusive classroom climate because they follow what they see. Now, let's talk about teacher as facilitator of learning. So we know that in the past, the teacher was often seen as the sage of the stage, right? Or as the main source of the knowledge. But now, in modern education, teachers are increasingly expected to be the guide on the side. What does it mean? It means that the teacher becomes facilitator of learning. They help the students to take an active role in constructing their own knowledge. So they do not only spoon-feed the students with the new knowledge, but they try to help students, okay, to take their own role in improving and also constructing their own knowledge. So what does a facilitator do? So you, as a teacher, you need to design meaningful and relevant learning experiences. Encourage student inquiry, critical thinking, and also problem solving. You have to support the collaboration and communication and provide feedback that foster reflection and growth. And because now we have already been in digital era, you also need to integrate and use the technology and media creatively and enhance the engagement. So facilitation doesn't mean that you only letting your student work on their own without structure, but it means that you create the condition in which students can thrive independently and interdependently. So according to Vygotsky theory of the zone of proximal development, teacher should scaffold learning, offering just enough to support the help of students to reach the next level and understanding. For example, instead of lecturing about environmental problem, you as a teacher that has a new role as a facilitator in the classroom, you might organize a debate, all right, to guide a group project on local pollution. Or you also can invite students to create a campaign by integrating language, science, and also social value. That is the example of the role of facilitator in the classroom. Now, let's talk about our role of teachers in the 21st century. Well, we know that the world is changing, and so is the role of the teacher. In the 21st century, teachers are no longer just content delivers. We do not only teach students the material or the content, but we are expected to be curriculum designer, technology integrator, mentor counselors, global citizen, reflective practitioner, and also the collaborator and leader. So let's discuss more detail about our role in this 21st century. The first one, we are expected to be the curriculum designer. So we, as teacher, now help shape curriculum to be relevant. It should be culturally sensitive and also learner-centered. So we cannot use the teacher-centered anymore. We have to focus to our students' need. And the second one is this technology integrator. We have a lot of digital tools to teach our students, right? Like Kahoot, Canva, even ChatGPT are becoming part of the everything and everyday classroom activities. So we, as the teacher, must know how to blend the pedagogy with technology to enhance the learning process. And the third one, our role as mentors and also counselor. So as a teacher, we guide not only academic process, but also students' emotional, social, and moral development. So they foster resilience, empathy, and well-being. So we expect that our students not only have a very good ability in thinking, but also have a good behavior. And they can be able to participate and also to socialize in the society. And the fourth one is global citizen. Teachers must prepare learners for a globalized world. It means that teaching skills like intercultural communication, media literacy, and also sustainability. And after that, we also have a role as a reflective practitioners. It means that effective teachers reflect on their practice, collect feedback, and also continuously improve. So we do not only ask our students to improve their progress or their ability, but we as teachers need to improve our skills too, right? And the last role in this 21st century is collaborators and leaders. It means that teachers work with college, parents, and communities. Some all take leadership roles in school improvement or policy development. Alright, in short, the modern teacher wears many hats. And these roles evolve with time, context, and also innovation. My dear students, well, let's summarize our today's lesson. Being a professional teacher is more than just having a degree or standing in front of the classroom, but it involves mastery of content and pedagogy, commitment to continuous learning, ethical responsibility and integrity, dedication to students' growth and well-being. As a future educators, you have a very powerful role Okay, so not only to teach content, but also to shape minds, values, and societies. Thank you for joining this session. See you in the next video, and goodbye.